How come every like shitty chain restaurant has bad food, but their salads and breadsticks are so good? Welcome to No Filter Mailed It, guys. This is where I take your burning questions and I provide answers to them for you like a genie. One-on-one game of basketball as their fictional characters. The Fresh Prince versus Eddie Winslow. Who wins? Whoa, tough question there. Battle of the 90s sitcom stars. I'm saying, obviously, that Fresh Prince would win because he grew up in West Philadelphia. He was born and raised. And he spent most of his days on the playground. And sure, he was chilling out, maxing, relaxing, or whatever, all cool, but he was also shooting some b-ball outside of the school. How many songs did Eddie Winslow write about playing basketball? 0 is the answer, so clearly he doesn't have the skills to pay the bills. Are you disappointed that Bumgarner didn't go for 7 beers? Yes and no. I would say I'm a little disappointed, but I'm more relieved, because if Bumgarner went for 7, then I had to go for 8. And, you know, I wouldn't say like I'm best friends with my liver, but I do like it a little and want it to stick around and continue to function for at least a couple more years. Today is National Sandwich Day. If you could name a sandwich after a current NFL player, who would it be and what would be on it? All right, I would name it after Sammy Watkins. It would be called the Hammy Watkins, and it would be like really fresh ham, really good ham that everyone's excited about. But it would be a decent sandwich. It would be a lot better if it was being made by someone talented, if someone talented was putting it together. Because right now it's just sort of being thrown together by a person who doesn't know how to throw. And so it's just dece. Do you like yams? Obviously. Who doesn't like, if you meet somebody who says, I don't like yams, oh, I'm not into sweet potatoes. That person's saying, oh, I don't like butter and brown sugar. And that person is a cyborg and you should kill them immediately. I love yams. They're my jams. Every other vegetable is a shams.
Thanksgiving wrap!
How many Red Lobster Cheddar Biscuits could you make into a basketball hoop in 30 seconds from 8 feet away after drinking 6 beers? A lot of complicated math. 30 seconds, 8 feet away, drinking 6 beers. My calculations say 0 because they would all be in my mouth. If every NFL head coach participated in the Hunger Games, who would win and who would die first? Travis Miller, you have asked the question of the day. This question deserves a little bit more time. We've got to actually think this one through. So the point of the Hunger Games is you have to be like in peak physical shape and earn food for your district, right? Right. So like a lot of people, your first answer would be Rob Ryan because he loves food so much, but Rob Ryan is not going to win the Hunger Games because he's just a slow-moving target. And I think his hair glows in the dark. I think if we're being honest with ourselves, first person to die is Jason Garrett, because when you're out in the Hunger Games, your headset doesn't work. There's no reception, and like if no one's telling you what to do, Jason Garrett, you don't know what to do. Belichick, I think, is like sneaky. He's a sneaky contender because like a lot of people think he doesn't care, so like, oh, he didn't train, but he definitely trained, and he's just like pretending he doesn't care. But I think he's at a disadvantage as well because as soon as they get out into the wilderness or whatever, he's going to cut off his sleeves, and that puts him at risk with the elements. I think that Rex Ryan was sent to the Hunger Games because they want him to just die. At first I was going to say that Harbaugh would win, Jim Harbaugh, because he's just like a crazy person, and khakis are actually really good multi-purpose pant. But I really think Mike Smith would be like, people would forget he existed, and he'd be like hiding in a bush, and then like the Hunger Games would be over, and then like he would sneak out and like accidentally kill Harbaugh, and then boom, he's the winner. All right, guys, that's it. Those are the answers to your questions. Thanks for sending them in. If you want to send me more, you can tweet at me at Katie Nolan. If I answered your question, let me know if I answered it all right. And if you thought this video was stupid, well then stop asking stupid questions. You only have yourselves to blame.